Hi, Charlene here from Radical Feng Shui on the solstice, my solstice greeting. And I have brought out my beautiful colored flowers to bring some color to this gray day and my colorful skirt that I like to wear to remind me to stay happy and smiling and upbeat, because these long dark nights can be really alone. They can be intense. They can be depressing for some, thoughtful for others, meditative for others. And I just want to bring a wonderful greeting to you from my heart to your ability to stay balanced and harmonious and centered so that those around you can feel that. A little word about why I've called myself Radical Feng Shui. I'm an East Coast born island girl, come to the West Coast. I've lived in the Arctic. I've lived in Latin America. I've spent a lot of time in Asia. I'm really happy for my ability, my desire to want to be out there in the world and meet other cultures and see what they live like. And I'm a fire monkey, so I have a lot of curiosity. I'm also a Leo, so I like to be out there and social. This time of the year, I'm finding myself taking a lot of time going inward, praying for those that, I'm hearing about people that are medevaced for emergency surgeries, for people on the other side of the planet with inoperable cancers, and my own daughter who had an accident in Bali December 1st and was trying to make it back for the birth of her nephew, my first grandchild. So he arrived on the planet on the 5th, and I have not seen him yet. I have not seen my daughter yet, and she's still working through what's happened with her eye and trying to get clear vision, some emergency surgeries. And there's a lot of people, not just my family, but my friends' families and people I don't even know that are going through a really trying and difficult time. And sometimes we get a bit frantic and we're trying to do stuff, and sometimes we just have to be still and pray, light the candles, bring the light into the darkness. And that's what the solstice represents. And I love solstices, whether it's summer and it's the longest day of the year, or or now when it's the longest night of the year. It happens at a very important time, and Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah are all festivals of light and bringing something really important into our consciousness. And I want to share that. And so I tend to do little different things in my practices. Like, I've been at this almost 30 years as a Feng Shui design consultant. I have a degree in design. I spent 6 years in university and many dollars and lots of time traveling the planet to be with my Feng Shui masters and teachers, my geomantic masters. But I've always been grateful for those close to me who've taught me, my friends, my spiritual friends, my First Nations teachers who I've done vision quests with, and the people that surround me and remind me to shine my light and to be here talking to you and be able to do it, even though there's lots going on in my life, and lots of tears this month, lots of tears to come, I'm sure. But I can still smile because I know that being relentlessly positive is one of the ways we can get through the darkness and to the light. And that manifestation of health and well-being is real prosperity consciousness, that prosperity really is what we have in our hearts and what we can share with others. Because we can have a lot of money sitting in a bank, or we can have a lot of fancy things because of cash, but the prosperity is really, what can I do to manifest the yang energy of getting up in the morning and going, I'm doing this today. This is what's going to keep me happy. It's going to put food on my table. It's going to buy me that special thing I want. There's so many aspects of what prosperity is. And I always did keep beautiful flowers on the desks in my several offices I've had over the last 25 years, to remind me that I'd have to change the water and change the flowers and keep reminding myself that my health and well-being is my true prosperity, because without it, I can't manifest. I can't get out there in the world and, do the things I need to do to feed myself and clothe myself and keep myself smiling and get out into the world and, be able to go around and go to different places in the world and meet other cultures. So my hope for you, and for my new grandbaby who I haven't met yet, for my children, for your children, your parents, and extended families, is to light the candle and remind ourselves, or light many for those that need our prayers and our manifestation, our ability to manifest the love that we share with others, because we're all in this together. And that's one of the most important things to remember, even though we might feel isolated, alone, sad, and lonely at times, that really we just have to think of somebody who's hurting a little bit more than we are. We can just bring the light to them, then we bring the light to ourselves. So that's my wish and hope for you during this holy day season on this gorgeous snowy day. And please subscribe to my channel. Rabbit year's coming up. I'll be doing a live presentation. I really would love to share that with you. So happy solstice, everybody. Happy holy days. Namaste.